Man, the the Boston Celtics take the Dallas Mavericks to the woodshed, and it's this is crazy. The game was relatively close in the beginning. They were pulling off that being the Celtics in the beginning of the game. But then Zingy stepped in the building and everything changed, man. Shout out to Zingy. Just as tried and true throughout the whole season, it's just too many mismatches, man. And listen, you're going to have to pick your poison with these best teams and things of that nature. And the poison that the Dallas Mavericks have chosen to pick as far as to stop and clamp and focus all of their defensive attention on is Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason Tatum. Don't be like Kobe in my Bow Wow voice, nigga. When he laced up them J's, man. Talking about make him like your weak ass goat. You hear me? Don't jack up all kinds of shots just 'cause you want the glory and things of that nature, man. Make the right plays. Clamp down Gafford and Lively. Make sure you're there when Hookah Luka beats his man. Right? Um, you know, be there for the help and things of that nature. Hit your open shots when you're open like you did, and everything's gonna be all right. You know, it seems like it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Once they start diverting their attention off of Jason Tatum, he's going to drop 30 and or whatever and things of that nature. But until then, he's gonna have to keep making the right reads. We need him running to the rim more, but we understand and see how they trying to, bruh. They do not guard Jason Tatum. When Jason Tatum got the ball in his hands, man, it's all eyes on me. All right, it is not the same. Shout out to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown, um, you keep beating your 1v1 matchup. Everything should be all right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jalen Brown. Them boys thought it was sweet a couple times when Jalen Brown was down there, man, in the paint by himself and things of that nature. They tried to try him. Shout out to Kyrie, block money. He tried to try him. I think who that was, Jones, right? Uh, got him, sent back. You know what I'm saying, in the stands, and he went on Gafford head top. Shout out to Jalen Brown with the clamps on Hookah Luka like twice. Come on, man. Hauser got him. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hookah Luka, man. 1 assist. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, the perimeter defense of these guys on the Boston Celtics is on a much higher level than anybody in the league, man. They got too many. They just got too many guys, man. True Drew and Derek White. Derek White, the most open man in the league. Um, and he has to be the most open man in the league. I mean, listen, it's crazy. Maybe Drew, you're gonna leave Drew open. I mean, he's 60% from the corner three. This is crazy. I just don't. This is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. You had Big Al and Zingy out there. How you gonna get a rebound? You got Big Al, Zingy, and Tater out there. Tater stopping Tater and Zingy. Big Al stopping all of that lob. Ain't no. Where's the lob city? Where's the lob city? Yo, they on the lob on a fast break. They on the lob when it's a crowd. They on the lob when they switching. They on that lob, man. You know what I'm saying? It just shout out to Tater, man. I, Lively. You know, he looks he looks his rookie age and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lively. He looks kind of flustered It looks like things is it's a lot for him out there and things of that nature, man. Um, yes, he's a very good playmaker, especially due to his age and things of that nature. But this is a you going with a whole lot of vets, man. You going with a this is a more this isn't you gotta remember, man, the Timberwolves last season, the season before this in the playoffs, they played one of the dumbest games you ever seen in your life, and they did play some very very stupid basketball. I mean, listen, they played yogurt down the stretch anyway. Shout out to shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They made a lot of mistakes, man. Um, we believe that the Celtics can be caught making a lot of mistakes. They sleepwalk. There are guaranteed sleepwalk through these playoff. It's just what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You got to capitalize off of that. All right, because I mean the Celtics look like what they've been shown to be as of now in this game one. We'll see how things progress throughout this series. And man, if this is what they is, you're gonna have to catch them through the sleepwalking period of what they of how they are and who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because they you can catch them sleeping, man. You can catch them sleeping. They will sleep. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to capitalize on that. And then look, man, when you got some down and up against the ropes like like the Miami Heat had them last season. They pushed that to a game 7, and that was without True Drew, you know, without Zingy. All right, I'm just saying, man. It's I don't know, man. It's I mean, look, man. We could speculate and predict and say what we want until we see what we see. You know what I'm saying? Hookah Luka 1 assist. Kyrie Irving clamped down. You want to talk about people saying man, he was flustered. He was flustered by the booze in the crowd. Bruh, no, no. They really got real perimeter defenders out there, man. And they really, like, they see Kyrie and they got all eyes on Kyrie. They not letting Kyrie get off. They're not letting Kyrie get off, all right? It's not happening, okay? So that means um, Jones Jr., uh PJ, you're gonna have to do something. And listen, man, it just you seen what True Drew did to PJ, backing him down from the 3-point line damn near. I mean, it's just so many mismatches, bruh. And you're gonna expect Drew to get a bucket on PJ quicker than PJ. You expect PJ to get a bucket on Drew, or you can switch that with Tater, and you can switch that with Jalen Brown these days, man. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot you gotta deal with when we're talking about who you depended on. Maybe your boy Tim Hardaway Jr. need to spark something up. You know what I'm saying? Kleba tried with you guys tried with your hard screens and things of that nature. That's another thing. The Boston Celtics don't have to be super physical to be elite on the defensive end, like the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? So, this isn't it doesn't referential treatment ain't necessary as far as uh you know getting they don't have to play physical, so they don't like the refs don't have to be lenient with calls on one game and unlenient with calls on another game, and it'll change their whole defensive, you know, identity and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The Boston Celtics can play defense without being super physical. They can really stay in front of people. They really in sync on a defensive end. Like you could just see True Drew just leading his man over right into Jalen Brown for the block. Like I don't even gotta contest because I know he coming and you're going to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? This is just it's just a lot. It's just a lot. This is a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? People putting a cape on with the cap, acting as if you know what I'm listen, and look, man, we understand. Look, the pathway to their finals run and things of that nature, it left things to be questioned or whatever. And but the thing is, when it's turn up time, are you able to turn up because you've never been pushed really to the brink throughout these playoffs? And once you did get pushed in that third quarter, it was foot, and when it was foot on the neck time, much like in these other playoff games against these lesser teams that we thought were so much lesser than these other teams in the Western Conference, man. So many of these other teams in the Western Conference at that. They did the same thing to these guys that we, you know, I mean, they the guys that beat the guys that beat the guys. I mean, so we thinking that they're gonna put up a much better fight, you know, and in some ways they did, but it was when it was time to put foot on the neck, man. They put feet on the neck, and listen, the the media, the Jordanite media, been cooking these guys, talking about man, what you gonna do when it's crunch time. Even I mean, listen, who gives a hell? Who gives a damn what you're gonna do when it's crunch time if it's never crunch time because you got the lead all the damn time? You know. I mean, if you can't give you keep you know, I mean, look, man, we'd like to see what you could do when it's crunch time. But I mean, I'm sure that if these players don't, I mean, if it doesn't, if their play allows them to never make it to what you would call crunch time, I'm sure that they would take that more than the latter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Celtics. This wasn't a good game. This is crazy, man. It looks like these guys are gonna be a problem